Hey, guess what? I was talking to my friend from Sabah Park, and he thinks we should bring songs and stories to Mount Kinabalu.
Like the mountains.
Yes! Because after the earthquake, they've just restored the trail right to the peak, and he'd love to share the story with us.
So we have to climb the mountains to get the story. Like
Hey, I know we should call!
so who are you talking about lah?
You know Tony Leo or not?
Not sure.
Okay, he's one of our musicians, and he climbed Mount Kinabalu about, I think, 8-9 years ago. Then he told us he had a really, really hard time, despite being very active in sports, played football and all that. So when he came back, he decided to go for a medical checkup. Then he discovered he got leukemia.
And he wants to go again this time.
Yeah.
Like why? So how do you feel about going up?
I'm actually excited. I'm very excited. 2 days ago, I was tremendously nervous, but now it's like, yeah, let's do this.
I'm still excited and nervous still.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what I feel about it. It's like I think too much excitement for too long, and then it's like neutralized. Yeah. So I think I wouldn't know until I step up there. Like, oh, so this is what it is. Because now it's all just in your mind.
Yeah. Right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Woo!
Cool.
So hari ini kita akan mengambil masa lebih kurang 5 jam atau 6 jam. So 1 kilometer 1 hour lah begitu. It depends how fast you walk ya. So all the way up dia ada 7 punduk sebelum sampai ke Laboratory's house. Kalau cuma yang mau berhenti untuk because you tired, jangan terlampau lama, maximum 5 minutes. Sini ada 3 checkpoint, tim pohon gate. Later on you must sign in. Laban rata, but I'll check for you and tomorrow morning. Saat sayap. Ya. So itu card, kamu punya name tag tuh tolong jangan hilang.
Tu pondok-pondok tu ada toilet ya?
Ada toilet ya,
Okay.
ada air semua.
Tempat air kan?
Kedua hotel lah begitu.
Okay.
Jadi sebenarnya apa yang berlaku di sini semasa gempa bumi tahun lepas?
Selepas gempa bumi, sebelah sana sebenarnya semua ada pokok before that, but they have a landslide, big landslide already.
Okay.
Dan juga sebenarnya dulu dia punya laluan adalah di sini, ya.
Oh, di atas ini?
Ya.
Oh, so jalan di sinilah.
Oke.
Okay.
So kawasan sinilah kami pasang tali untuk memudahkan pendaki-pendaki yang terkandas pada masa tersebut.
Okay. So macam mana dia buat jalan yang baru ni? Siapa yang buat?
Ini dibuat oleh mountain guide juga dengan beberapa kaki tangan sebapak, dengan juga porter.
Wow.
Ya.
So ini semua ambil sendirilah naik. Semua dibuat dengan tangan.
Yes, ya.
Huhu.
June 7, 2007. I was exactly at this spot, sitting down, gasping for air, and I knew something was wrong with my body. I kept looking up at that spot, and the guide told me that's your last mile. It's the toughest route. You gotta do it. It was 7 p.m. and it was getting really dark.
So Ju, how do you feel after the whole climb?
First half of the climb, I was actually surprised that I wasn't as exhausted as I was expecting to be. You?
Yeah, I think I didn't expect the rain.
The rain!
Because like the last time I went training, right, there was when it rained, I was like, God, what is this, man? What am I doing here? And then when it rained today, like, oh, like, but it was 10 times worse than my training, and I was so afraid of skiing.
The rain was like waterfall coming down the steps. It was crazy because actually that section, it was scary because I was getting so wet. I could see like water falling off my cap, right? Like that, right? And I got so drenched. But that spot of just climbing up was the first half of it when it was still raining and water falling. It was like, hey, woohoo! You know how many people in the world have done this? So I think that kind of gave me the energy. But after that, just being so wet, that last bit was that last what 500 meters 450
The Japanese
meters.
guided her.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful, right? But that really took the wind out of me lah. But I'm excited about overcoming my fear of rocks. I think I have.
I kind of went up the whole climb a bit immune to.
Really?
Yeah, it's like too much training, suppose.
Yeah, I only had 3 trainings
It's went like,
on the hill.
oh, this hill, oh, that hill. But I distracted myself.
Yeah, with us, right?
Yeah, I did.
Thanks.
I distracted myself.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think it helped.
So
I think it helped the team.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I pulled through. And I came up here. I'm like, oh, was that it? Like, okay.
Hey, so we're with Encik Lasius dari Sabah Parks and we're at Sayat, which is the last stop before the peak. And as you can see that up there, yang mana donkeys here?
Dengki ia
Yang
yang
masih ada.
kita boleh nampak yang dua yang sebelah sana tu kan.
Yang sebelah kanan yang tinggi lah tu.
Iya, yang tinggi. Yang patah
Right.
tu yang sebelah kiri.
Okay, yang sekarang kosong lah.
Iya, yang ada rata tu.
Right.
Itu yang patah.
Okay. So hari tu masa briefing kami diberitahu donkeys itu actually jatuh sebelah sana.
Ya, dia jatuh sebelah di sebelah sana lah. Dia
Okay.
tidak jatuh sebelah saya lah.
Okay.
Dia jatuh sebelah Kota Blue lah, sebab Kota Blue memang di sebelah sana. Jadi
Right.
dia jatuh sebelah Kota Blue lah.
Right. So mereka kata kalau jatuh di sini memang banyak yang rusak, lebih yang rusak.
Ya, lebih kurang sebab kalau dia jatuh di sini mungkin dia akan melalui di sini lah. Mungkin sampai di Labarata juga.
Oh, Labarata tempat kami
Ya,
tinggal.
Labarata di bawah sana.
Right. Dan habis pecah.
Ya.
Jadi sekarang masih ada di sana macam.
Batu dia jatuh sebelah mungkin masih.
So before the earthquake, most of the climb from Laban Rata to Sayat and onwards was on stony, rocky surface. But the earthquake destroyed that part of the trail, and so what we see here are the new staircases that have been built. So this is Panalaban Hut, which used to provide accommodation for the hikers. As you can see, it was crushed by the rocks that fell during the earthquake. This is the other hut where hikers used to stay, which was also badly damaged by the earthquake. And this is right next to the old trail that used to lead to the peak. Hey, let's stop at 4.5 km and smart side.
Yesterday, I attempted to climb Mount Kinabalu for the second time. My first time was 9 years ago, when I was 27 years old. And we reached all the way to the stony points and I failed because of my fear of heights. But yesterday, I managed to go up all the way to Sayat Point and my fear of heights was gone.
What I learned from this trip was that, if it wasn't for the training that we did on the easier hills like Puchong Hill, Saga Hill, I probably would not have made it to Laban Rata. And if it wasn't for, the difficult parts that I was facing reaching Laban Rata, I would definitely have freaked out like to high heavens, at the rocks, approaching Sayat and just looking at those things beyond. So looking back, it has been an incredible journey. I've learned a lot. I can't believe I did what I did. I can't believe that, I actually made it down alive. So it's been an incredible journey. Just can't believe, how God has brought us through.
Climbing up a mountain was never on my to-do list, but when they told me that Mount Kinabalu has a lot of stories to tell, it was an opportunity that I couldn't miss. So I trained very hard just to bring up a team to reach Laban Rata, or at least my small little personal goal was just to reach Laban Rata, just to harvest these stories to share with all of you. So I thought I needed a lot of taking care by other members just to reach up there. But during the hike, it turned out to be a rather easy hike, probably from all my training. So what happened was I ended up taking care of all my crew members, which was a very humbling experience because it taught me that the things that we thought we cannot do, can be done extremely well if we put our hearts to do it.
So when this whole Songs and Stories initiative started, I actually thought that it was to capture the atmosphere of the people that we meet, the community that I meet when I go to sing and when Gina does her
Storytelling. Stories.
Yeah, exactly. But through the Kinabalu Call, this pilot episode, we've actually gone way more than that. We've gotten to know the community of Ranau, I think, way more than we ever could have if I had just gone to sing or if Gina had just
because we
gone
get to
tell
speak
stories.
to them, then we got to talk to the families, and we got to understand the kind of lifestyle that they go through every single day, what motivates them to climb the mountain, or what motivates them to actually do what they do for the community there.
So we're actually really excited to bring Songs and Stories to the next destination. We don't know where that is going to be yet, but do look out for updates. And if you see us in your hometown, please come up and say hi.
And tell me your story.
Yeah, you might find yourself on the next episode. So yeah, signing out from Songs and Stories, the Kinabalu Call. Thanks for watching.